Okay, brilliant. So everyone, this is Solange. She's from Chainlink, and she's going to be giving us a fantastic session on CCIP today. With that, why don't you share your screen and we can get going with today's workshop.
Hello, everyone. Don't worry, people. And Matthias, we switched the sessions. Yes, today it's supposed to be the function sections, but me and Andre, the structure for the next sections, we switched because like Wednesday, I will be in a flight. So we asked to switch this. So today it's CCIP with me. My name is Solange Gueiros. I am a developer advocate at Chainlink Labs. And these are my contacts. I'm from Brazil. Feel free to contact me. I used to put all my talks and workshops in my Twitter so we can follow and see what's happening. And first of all, this is a hands-on session, so I hope that you prepare. You are ready with your computer. Let's go to this link. I will add this in the chat as well. And you can introduce yourself here as well. Tell me your name and city, country that you are now or you live. So I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. So I will give you 1 minute to share to fill this. Welcome, Astrid, from London. Oh, Vanessa from Spain. Are you being in Spain in 2 weeks in Barcelona for the Chainlink event? Oh, good to see people from Latam as well. So add your name and city in our collaborative chat, not here in the live storm chat. Hey, I think we have a Brazilian here, Matthias. Hey, Rui, are you here? So glad that you are here. So the people that is adding your name here in the chat, please add in our collaborative pad. And yes, this is a collaborative pad. Everyone can write in the same time. Everyone can delete everything. So be careful. And hey, we already have uh, people, wow, living in Caracas, Venezuela, and more Latin people and from other person. Morgana, are you in Berlin? I am in Berlin now. I will do a in-person workshop exactly after this. So I finish the online workshop with Encode and I start the in-person workshop here. So it's crazy. It's almost to be in two places in the same time. And welcome everyone. I put a divider here. And let's start talking about CCIP. But first of all, we need some requirements. And I will ask you to prepare the requirements. I'm pretty sure that you already have a wallet, you already have a MetaMask, but we are using two different chains today. We are using Fuji, that is the testnet from Avalanche, and we need to have tokens on Fuji. So this is the 3 steps that I need to do now. First of all, add Fuji to MetaMask. I already did this. If you go directly to this link, you can see that this is the Avalanche Fuji. You will connect your wallet, and then you can add to your MetaMask. I already have it. Here we are. I have, so I'm not doing this now. Second point, after you have Fuji, you must have the link token. So AVAX, Fuji, and the link. And we can get this in our faucet. Oh, Matthias is asking me if I know German. No, not yet. I know Spanish. I do workshops in Spanish as well. So here in the Chainlink faucet, you connect your wallet as well. Do a login using Twitter, and then you can request a link and a VAX. Okay, this is enough for the workshop. And I will start the presentation itself. And we are talking today about NFTs and CCIP. It's not only CCIP, it's CCIP and NFTs. So we are updating NFTs using blockchain oracles. So when we talk about this, you know that NFTs can representing something like that, or tickets, real estate. And but the idea is that the NFTs can be dynamic, and the NFTs can live in more than one chain. You can tell where is the NFTs active now. For example, we can have different rules and conditions to update NFTs. This is one example that I did in other past workshops, like to grow a flower and update the state each minute. This is one approach. This is another NFT. We are using these characters today. We are minting these characters, but our goal today is we are minting from one chain and the NFT will appear in another chain. You are sending the mint command in the Avalanche Fuji testnet, and the NFT will appear in the Ethereum Sequoia testnet. So minting an NFT from one chain to another chain using CCIP. This is our goal. This is another example related to dynamic NFTs, that it's a price feed that's changing the emoji. And remember, Oracle can be any data source or external resource that you use it. Chainlink, it's a set of oracles. So we have different oracles, different approaches, blockchain agnostics. We are using two different blockchains today. And this is our goal today. Mint an NFT from one chain using another chain. And we are using the Chainlink cross-chain interoperability protocol. Talking a bit about CCIP. You can use CCIP to token transfer. It's like a bridge, but this is a bridge with more security because we have a different nodes that's only take care about the security part of the cross-chain part. You can send messages, any message, an arbitrary message. And when you are sending messages, yes, can be a message like hello world, but can be a message that it's a command that you are executing in the second chain. For example, in this way, we are calling a function in another context. This is our goal. And talking about token again, you can program token transfers, for example, because when you transfer a token, you can program how this token will appear in the other chain, or how you can directly mint or transfer tokens in the second chain, like I'm doing today with you. And here we are. This is a basic overview for you of a cross-chain stack. When we are talking about cross-chain, we are talking about wallets that can manage more than one chain application in the same way. We can use these on DeFi, NFTs, gaming, enterprise, capital markets. We can use these to do cross-chain bridges, cross-chain decentralized applications, program tokens. And like I said before, we have a risk management network. And this is so important because this is a different set of node operators that are managing the chain, like they are monitoring the chain to be sure that every transaction is good. Some use cases for you. Imagine that you can have a cross-chain collateral, like, okay, I have Ethereum on Ethereum. or I have a USDC on Ethereum, and I'd like to do to borrow some token on Polygon on another chain. I can do this now. I can do in the same way. It used to be to cost less to do some computation on Polygon than on Ethereum. So you can do this, do all the computation on Polygon and use the results on Ethereum. Or you can have some profit using different chains. Or you can think about all kind of different applications. This is a simplified overview. So we have the end user that you interact with a sender contract and sending some message and where you be this message is supposed to go. This will go to the router. This is a Chainlink contract. And the router, you communicate with the router in the other chain using the node operators. In the destination blockchain, your message will be handled in the way that is must be. Is if it is a message, it will be posted, or if it's a function called, you be called, something like that. And let's go. Let's go to the hands-on part. And we are using Remix to do this. Are you okay with the Fuji and the link now? If you don't are not, I can hear your name and address. Do you need tokens? And this is only if you um, don't have it or something like that. And also you need some tokens, some bits on Sequoia. This is not so easy to get. I hope that this class is not for beginners. I know that you are doing a lot of stuff, so I'm not worried about this. Okay. James, your question is so interesting. It depends in how this NFT will work. Like we are talking about creating a collection that can create this collection, this smart contract in different chains. And how this is working. You can say, for example, that the NFT is active in one chain and not active in the other chain. This is one approach. You can change a background color in the NFT, for example. So the answer for your question, James, depends of the business. How the business you handle with this. You can do in the way that you like to do using CCIP. And this is the Matthias, I will share my this document later. I have the QR code and I will share later with you. Let's do the practical part first. Okay. So let's do it. We are using Remix. Let's go to Remix. And first of all, we are starting on MetaMask. Select Sequoia. Because on Sequoia, we are creating the NFT and creating the receive contract. This is our goal. Okay. And let's set some references for you as well. If you need, these are some references that can help you. And now let's go to Sequoia. You know that I'm not on Sequoia. Let's go. Here we are. Now I am on Sequoia. I think my connection is a bit slow here, or is my internet? No, my connection is good. Okay. So this is our destination blockchain. I'm starting with the destination blockchain. First of all, we are creating and on Remix, connect your wallet. Let's do this first. So I'm going to remix. Oh, my remix is loading. I don't know why it's so slow now. If you are faster than me, probably yes, you can create the NFT first. So create this file, chainlinknft.sol, and now I will share the content with you. The content is here. Copy what is have between the begin and end. You need the middle. From begin to end, be careful, don't cut the code, only copy it. Let's see if my remix is working. Yes, but I am in a wrong workspace. Here. Okay, so I'm going to the fifth icon, injected provider, MetaMask. Here we are. And now I'm go to the second icon, File Explorer, create a new file. And my file will be called Chainlink NFT. I already have it here. And wait, I will change our NFT a bit. Wait. Let's change it. Chainlink Encode. This is our NFT, so I'm creating the Chainlink Encode NFT now. And I still don't know why it's so slow. Let's. Yeah, maybe it's something in my internet. So this is the NFT. This is the NFT. We can use this. So we are in the Chainlink Encode. Okay, and we are deploying this now. This is a simple NFT. Let's go to the icon 5 and deploy contracts. It's still loading my contracts. Let's see how I do. If someone linked the pad, we are on this pad again. This is the pad. Let's see if it's good now. Okay, not yet. It's compiling. You can see here that's compiling. Let's close everything that I have here and maybe can help. Close one more. Yes, it's still compiling. What's happened? Encode. I was using this in another space, like half an hour before, and it was so good. Still compiling. Probably you did yours. So let's follow with you. I will ask you to put here your name and your NFT address. Let's see how many of you are doing this. Javier, it's so fast. Congrats, Javier. Yes, you can deploy. I can't because it's compiling until now. Probably I will refresh my remix, but you can go forward on this part now. In Sepolia, Katia, Sepolia is the destination. We are doing the Sepolia part, and then we will do the other part after, the search part later. So I am on this NFT. Oh, I think now is bad. And I will connect again. Yes. And why I have a problem now? Let's see what's happened. This is supposed to work so easy. Okay, I will follow with you. Yes, we have people here. Congrats to Todney, Madam Jose, Ilia, and Javier. All of you did your contracts. I'm so happy with you. Vanessa is going. Katya as well. Amazing. So you deploy it. Now, after deploy it, if you'd like to see your contract, you can go to OpenSea and see. So I will see, like the first person that did it was Javier. I will see Javier. Javier, let's see your contract. Let's see your NFT on OpenSea. And I can talk with you about the NFT before. So here we are. This is a basic NFT using OpenZeppelin. And I have that 4 characters for images that I show with you before. I only have here the mint function. And each time that I'm minting a different character from 0 to 3. We have 4 characters different. This is the NFT itself, and it's only this. When I'm initializing, when I'm deploying, I already minted the first NFT. So if I go here on OpenSea, I can check this contract. And yes, it seems that the problem is with my network. I'm so glad that you are hearing well. I think I changed some configuration in my computer, and yes, because of this, the transmission is good, but the other part, no. I need to check this. But after you see your NFT, we can go now to the destination window. Remember, we are still on Sepolia, and we must have a contract that receive the command to mint the NFT. So we are creating the destination minter. And like we did before, I will put here a begin and end. And between that, I can add you the content. Let's see what's happening with mine. It's still compiling. So strange. Now, when we deploy the second content, you use the parameter is your NFT address. Okay? And then I will ask the same for you. Would you add here your name and destination winter address here? And meanwhile you are doing this part, I will try to change my configuration. So wait a bit. I need to check if I did something wrong here. Because I'm still working here. Wait a minute, I will come back with you. I'm not seeing your screen now. Where is this? Here. Yeah, it's not. It's supposed to be normal. So strange. Let's come back with you.
So whilst you're kind of waiting on that issue to resolve itself, we have a question from the audience. Someone has
Yes.
asked, sorry, you good?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
hearing.
Okay, good. No, so Alexander's asked, what is the difference between CCIP and simply bridging one from one blockchain to another? Might be worth explaining that at this point? Or do you
Let's
want
see the
to leave that
question.
until the end?
What is the question? Is it in the chat? No, is in the question part.
Um, it's also in the
Ah,
questions.
yes,
I've just
I
I've
found.
just brought it up. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I saw. Okay. Well, first of all, the security part, and I don't know if you hear about how many bridges were hacked this year. I think only this is enough to think about to use the CCAP, not a normal bridge. And the bridges used to be using a specific token. Using CCAP, you can build your own bridge with another tokens, for example, and you have more security.
Does that answer the question, Alexander?
Yes, and Question is asking if when you are using CCIP, you don't need to connect to any bridges anymore. Yes, this is the goal because if you use the CCIP to transfer tokens, you are already using the CCIP protocol to manage the transfer of tokens. It's not all of the tokens that we have over there now, and we created two tokens for you understand how this is working. This is like testnet tokens that you can use and prepare your business in the future thinking about this.
All right.
Yes, and for
Okay.
now, I will share with you another NFT that I already did it because I don't know what's happened with my remix now that I couldn't deploy my contract until now. For example, this is another NFT that I deployed 1 month ago in Meet Argentina. Probably this will appear. Let's close in more windows here because I have everything closed. And even I try to check some here. Yeah, everything is low now. So strange because it's not supposed to be in this way. Okay, so I'd like to share an NFT with you. I will go forward because you are so great. You are created the destination winter. Congrats, Katia, Vanessa, Ilia, Javier. What about the others? Where are you? Nathan, Jose, Tony. I'm waiting for you as well. And Mehab is asking, is the deployed, the destination chain will be Sepolia. So deploy this on Sepolia, okay? Exactly. Javier asking, we are on Sepolia. Oh, James, are you trying to add the Fuji network to MetaMask? You only must go to the line 32. If you click here, connect your wallet, and clicking the button add to your wallet, you'll be done. It's only this, okay? And then don't forget to get the AVAX Fuji and the Link tokens later. But remember, now we are on Sepolia. We are doing the Sepolia part first. Okay, next part. MetaMask. Now, yes. Now you are being on Avalanche Fuji. Then we are creating the third contract in this moment. Let's get the contract for you. And I know that, oh, I forgot to explain what's happening with this contract. Like, okay, I explained for you the NFT. Now I need to explain for you what is the destination minter. Let's do it. The destination minter, like this. Here I have the CCIP receiver contract. I'm importing this. So if you are using CCIP and you have a contract that you receive some information from the router, you must have the CCIP receiver in your contract. Using this, it means that I must have a function called underscore CCIP receive. The router, you look for this function in your contract. And then this is prepared to receive a message, a structure of a message. I will explain this for you later. And here you can see that I'm using the NFT to call what I have in that message. What is the information that I have in that message? This will be the mint call. We are running the mint for an address using this. Okay. And this is the point. I already create a test mint only to mint the NFT as well to be sure that everything is good. But this is, when we're talking about CCIP, we are using the Chainlink routers, one router in the Cersei blockchain, another router in the destination blockchain. So here in the destination blockchain, I must use the router to Sepolia, is this. How can I know where is the routers? We are going to the Chainlink documentation, for the CCIP documentation. I will open this in the other place. And okay, now it's good. CCIP and supported networks. Here you can see each networks we have now and which are the parameters that we're supposed to use. Here we are. For example, if I am on Ethereum Sepolia now, this is the router address. This is the same address that I have here. And if I send something to Sepolia, I must use this chain selector. Okay? And we have this to all of chains. Let's put this for you as well. Oh, so good. And now we have Jose and Madden as well. Congrats, all of you. I'm so happy with you. And this is our destination minter contract. It's simple. This is the most important part to have the underscore CCIP receive prepared to receive your message. Now we can go to the first part. So the first part, we are going to Avalanche Fuji now. Let's change it. Here we are. And then in the Avalanche Fuji, I will create the Cersei minter, the first smart contract that we need. Let's see what's happened with James before. James, could you check here? Go to the left top and check if you have Avalanche Fuji. Maybe it was added. Okay. Is this? And we are only starting to use Avalanche now, so this is not a problem. And Mehabat, I don't know where you are asking to zoom a bit, probably here. Let me see if it is script, okay? Let's come back. So I will put the Fuji part exactly now. The Fuji part is this. This is our contract. Let's get it. Here we are. So now I will create the source minter. Okay, this is the content that I must create, and I will explain the content for you.
Just a quick second, Solange. It seems like there's someone who
Yes.
is having a little bit of a technical difficulty with the demonstration. They've
Oh,
just put
I
a
mean,
comment down in the chat.
James?
Yes.
Yes, I saw him, but what can I do now? I need your help because are you do this process again? Okay, let's do this process since the beginning. I try to remove it, the avalanche from my. I can't add. I cannot remove. But this is what you must do. You go to line 32, chain list. This is the list. Now you must connect your wallet here. And then you can add it to MetaMask. So you must be sure that you are connected. Here must appear your address, and then you go to add to MetaMask. This will not work for me because I already have it. But when this works for you, MetaMask will open a window, a pop-up window, and you must approve this. Check if you are approving this. Okay, James? And in this case, Tony, even if he doesn't have the show test nets, we work because in this case, Avalanche is not from Ethereum, so it's not controlled by MetaMask. You can see that I turned off the show test networks, but Avalanche Fuji is over there. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that is working, James. Let's go forward. So here is our source minter now, and you must understand what's happened. Oh, now is the first contact that I have the compilation successful. I'm glad. Let's go. Here you can see that I'm importing the router client, the interface to interact with the router, and I am importing the client itself as well. This is both from Chainlink. We must use this. This from Chainlink to use the CCIP. And when I'm transferring, when I'm interacting with another chain, I must pay fees. How can I pay these fees? I can pay these fees. I will pay these fees in the Cersei blockchain. So I am on Avalanche Fuji now. I'm paying these fees in Avalanche, and these fees will be used on Sepolia. How can I pay these fees? I can pay using the native token, can be Avalanche Fuji, or using the link token on Avalanche Fuji. For us, we are using the link token because it's easier to get the Fuji token than to get the native token in this moment. This is the source minted. So the contract who will mint the token. I create some errors, most to manage what's happening if you don't have enough balance to pay the fees, or because you must send tokens to your contract. Imagine that you'd like to withdraw them later. So you can withdraw them, or if you don't have nothing to withdraw, you have a message. Or if you try to withdraw it, you can have a message as well. In our case, we are using link, so probably don't have this. About this is the router that we must use. We are using the link token, so we are paying with the link token. We must have the destination chain selector. It's Sepolia. Where you get this? I can get this here if I'm going to Sepolia. This is the chain selector. Okay. And I am the owner of the contract. And now I must use the address of my destination minter that I already deployed on Sepolia. I will use it here. When I send some message, I'm creating an event only to monitor this. And this is the constructor. When I'm deploying the contract, I must define the destination minter address, the last contract that you deployed. And remember, we are from Fuji, so I need the information from Fuji, the router. Where can I get the router? In the supported networks page, Fuji, this is the router. So I have the router. I have the link token on Fuji. Remember that I'm paying use link, so this is the link token on Fuji. And I'm approving this. I'm going to Sepolia, so I have the destination chain selector for Sepolia, and my destination minter is on Sepolia. Then we can do the mint on Sepolia. Is this, remember that I am on Fuji, I will send a message to Sepolia. This is the structure that you must know a bit, the EVM to any message. So this is a custom type where I have a receive. This can be an external account if you are transferring tokens for your wallet, for example. But in our case, we are sending a command to a contract in the destination chain. So this is the address of your contract. This is the command that I'm sending. I'm asking to mint to the sender address. And if you have tokens here, I can say how many tokens I'm transferring. It's not our case now. And you can have some extra arguments. For example, in our case, I'm increasing the gas limit on Sepolia to be sure that I don't have problems with some peak on gas. And I'm paying the fee token using link. After this, how can I say how much you cost this? The router already can get this information for you. So the router you get the fee to that chain that you'd like to use on the destination. So I get the fees here, and I'm checking if I already have more link, then I need to pay the fees. And this message prepared, the router, you send your message for you. I have the only owner part, the modifier only to manage my balance. If I'd like to withdraw the link, I'm using this. And I can see if my contract has enough link to do something here as well. So now you can deploy this. And what you need to deploy? You must have your destination minter address. Okay, this is. I will go back. Oh, you can see this was the NFT that I did in another workshop in Argentina. You can see that I have both here. Maybe I can use this. Let's see. And maybe the NFT is good now and I can use this now. Yes, I don't know what's happened, but now everything is working. Oh, so glad. So I'm run and do your part. Deploy my NFT. So if you are a bit late, like I am late, totally late. So I came to my first contract, the NFT. And you come back to Sepolia and mint my NFT on Sepolia. So it's a recap for you. And I'm doing this from zero now. So I am on the destination part, Sepolia. I will deploy my NFT. But I am in the wrong chain here. Now, in the environment, I am on MetaMask, and I will deploy it. Let's approve this. Confirm. Katia, the source minter you must deploy on the Fuji in the source. I come back to Sepolia because I'm doing a recap of everything. So this is for the people that it's a bit late, and I am late, so I am more late than you, I'm sure. So let's put my address here. Yes, now I have an NFT. I'm so glad. Now that I have my NFT, I'm still recapping, so I am in the destination part. I will go to the destination minter, and then here I can deploy my destination minter using the address of my NFT. Okay, let's wait a minute, and now I have an NFT. Now I will have the destination minter. Here we are. I have it. So now I am with you. I'm going to the source minter. So let's change it to Fuji. I am on Fuji now. Yes, now I am on Fuji. Okay, I'm coming back to Remix. I'm going to the source minter. Source minter is on Fuji. And here I must pass the address of my destination minter. Transact. Confirming. And yes, you can add here your name and the source address. Where is mine? Here it is. Congrats, Tony Javier. And Madam is asking about interesting implementations. Oh, I don't have this answer now. Like I know that we having a lot happening, but I'm not so focused on the implementations. Let's see if I have something to share with you. I will share with you in our. Oh, so glad with Elia, Jose, Javier, and Vanessa. Take a look in this blog post. And then you can have this. Oh, good, Matthias. I hear your feedback. And let's come back here only to be sure that this is right for you. You are totally right. Again, it's yes. Here we are. I know that I'm starting in the end, so if we start in the destination blockchain. Here in the destination blockchain, we create two contracts. First of all, an NFT. Second, a destination minter. It's a contract that will mint the NFT on the destination chain. This is Sequoia. Then we come back to the Fuji, to the source minter, and create a contract that this is the source minter. In the source minter, I will send the message mint to this destination blockchain. I'm sending this through the router. The router, you send this part in the destination blockchain. And for next time, I will create this using exactly our contents because I know that this is generic and you are totally right that you must have this with our contents. Thank you for your suggestion. It's really amazing.
Hi, Solange. I'm just
And
going to jump in to say that we have 5 minutes left of the session.
yes,
Have you covered
let's
everything you would
be fast.
like to cover, or would you like to
No,
answer? No.
no,
So you want to spend the next 5 minutes?
no.
Okay.
Yes, and I need a bit more than 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I will do the cross chain because we didn't do yet. So here we are. I am in the Minter. Next step, and sorry that I know that we start 5 minutes later. And here we are. Now we must fund the Minter. So I will send 10 links is enough, okay? So I'm saying it's more than enough. I'm sending 10 links to my Minter contract. So I'm going to MetaMask and send to my contract, my Minter contract. I'm sending not a VAX, but link. And I'm sending 10 links to my contract. Confirming. And after this, we are doing the mint process. Let's see if this is working for me now. Yes, like I send the token, perfect. So if I came here and check the balance of my address, the Mint contract, yes, I have it 10 link now. So I can click on Mint on Sepolia. Sorry, I think it was in the other window. Yes, let's do it again. Mint on Sepolia. Confirm. Okay, I think it's minted. So if you are with me now, please add here your name and transaction ID. Mint on Sepolia, transaction ID. Because you are checking this now. Let's get mine. Is this copy transaction ID? I can add it to you. And we are going to the CCIP Explorer now. Congrats, Merhaba, Katia, Jose. And you must check your transaction in the Explorer. Oh, I think I didn't check it. Yes, this is my transaction. And you can see here that the source is finalized. Now we are waiting for the finality of a transaction. It means that we must wait not only be confirmed in the source, but we must wait that passes some blocks, some amount of blocks, to be sure that this cannot be reverted, that cannot happen a reorg in the chain. And in this moment, the node operators, you send the transaction to the destination chain. This is used to have 4 minutes. Because of that, I told Esther that I need all the minutes now because we must wait these 4 minutes to see this in the destination chain.
It's not ideal that we go over a little bit of time, but if we need an extra 5 minutes, we can do so. I'll just need to let
Yes,
my colleague know for the next session. That I'm
yes.
hosting.
Okay, sorry, but we started 5 minutes late as well.
Yes,
Remember that
yes,
I
of
was
course, I
trying to.
understand. I
And
understand. No, go ahead
and
for another 5
if
minutes,
I
and I'll just let my colleague know
yes,
if that's how long it's going to take.
and Another problem is that we have different strategies. So if I know that I am strictly on time, I don't answer questions in the middle, only in the end if you have time. And we stop sometimes like to help people. So I must choose which we
Okay.
are doing now. And this is the presentation. I just shared it here in the end of the pad as well. But if you need to copy it to hear this, Chris, this is the PowerPoint. Yes. And you can see now that this is committed and this is success. Now that this is success, I can go to the testnets on OpenSea. I didn't share my NFT before with you. Let's get to my NFT. And now I can share. You must have two NFTs in my collection now. One NFT that was created before, and the other NFT that we created now. Let's try again. Yeah, OpenSea didn't got it yet. Mehabat, if you got the ready to manual execution, you must go to Sepolia and try it. But this used to be a problem with gas. Check if you need to send more link to your Cersei contract. This can be the problem. Chainlink Encode, here we are. Oh, I don't have time. Yeah, I lost it. And here we are. One of these NFTs was created when I created the contract. The other was created now from one chain to another chain. Okay. And is this, remember that next time we must have different strategies. So if I am strict on time, I can't extend. I really sorry, but I cannot answer questions in the middle because the workshop is long and we need to have all time to do this.
I understand.
And,
Apologies
yes,
about that.
it's enough.
If anyone has any questions that they'd like to ask you after this session, is there a way that I can get those to you?
Yes, I share my contacts over there. You have my email, and we can try to answer. Uh, I need to tell you that it's hard to me to answer questions late. Like for me, I prefer to stay here more time and answer now because later I know that I will be focused in the other stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go and run another boot camp, so
Okay,
unfortunately, I
no
can't keep
problem.
the session
No
open.
problem. Okay, no problem. So
But
I
yeah,
hope
is the
that
email then
all of
okay,
you
or
enjoy
would
it.
that be... Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
hope that I hope that everyone enjoyed this session. Sorry that it was a bit rushed. I also did this workshop other times, and you can check it later. And so glad to be here.
Thank you so much for coming to our session today. I'm sure everyone found it very useful. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, you can find me on Discord or on email, and I'll try my best to get some questions over to Solange. Okay, amazing. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye.